Hey everyone, Sierra and I have decided to do a 6-part most frequently asked pregnancy questions series. This is the video 1 in that series, and I'm going to be answering the question, how do I know how pregnant I am? So this is a multifaceted question, and the first thing we want to talk about is how to calculate your due date. So most doctors and most people will calculate their due date based on your last menstrual cycle, or the first day of your most recent period. So from that day, you're going to add 280 days, or 9 months and 7 days, or to make it even easier, Baby Center has a due date calculator which you can enter, and when you go to the doctor, if you remember the first day of your last menstrual period, they'll be able to calculate that for you. There are other ways to calculate your due date as well, though. You can calculate your due date based on conception, but only if you know exactly when you conceived. So if you had sex frequently around the time you were ovulating, the most reliable method to decide your due date is either dating ultrasound or the last menstrual period. So and of course the last method of calculating due date is dating ultrasound, which will usually be presented to you between weeks 10 and 13. So those are all ways you can know where you are in your pregnancy. So the next question that I see asked a lot is, what week am I in? What trimester am I in? Like, how do I know where I am in my pregnancy? What month am I in? Because, you know, there are 9 months of pregnancy when it's really a little bit longer than that. It's closer to 10 months. So it can be confusing, the breakdown. So I'm going to share, first of all, how to figure out which week you're in. So here I have a little calendar from last year. And let's say that Monday was your last menstrual period. You won't get pregnant until somewhere around here, but the first 2 weeks of pregnancy is actually just part of your cycle. So this would be week 1, this would be week 2, and this would be week 3 when you're likely to have conceived. And then 4, and then onward and onward. So the last menstrual period counts as 0 weeks pregnant, 1 week pregnant, 2 weeks pregnant, 3 weeks pregnant, 4 weeks pregnant, so on and so forth until you've gone through 40 weeks, which should land you on your due date. So then there's the breakdown between which weeks belong to which months and which months belong to which trimesters. So I found this really cool graphic that I'm going to pop up right now, and I'll explain it. But really quick, weeks 1 through 4 is month 1, weeks 5 through 8 is month 2, weeks 9 through 13 is month 3, and that concludes the first trimester. Weeks 14 through 17 is month 4, weeks 18 through 21 is month 5, weeks 22 through 26 are month 6, and that concludes your second trimester. Weeks 27 through 30 is your 7th month, weeks 31 through 35 is your 8th month, and weeks 36 through delivery is your 9th month. So that 9th month can really drag on. And that concludes your 3rd trimester. So now hopefully you have a better grasp of where you are in your pregnancy, and I highly suggest taking pictures of each week or each month where your belly is, and document it for your baby to read one day when they're older. Alright, so Sierra is going to answer the question, how and when do I announce my pregnancy? So I look forward to hearing that answer. Bye, Sierra.